Hey, what's up, folks? How we doing tonight? As we know, the NFL schedule got fully released today, and we have our Jaguar guy below me. We have the Paris Saints over there in the corner on the bottom. He's got his own show to do in about 45 minutes, Marcus?
About an hour and a half. I changed it to 9:30.
Nice. Nice. And of course, we have our Packers fan over there that is sitting in the club office of Dodger Stadium tonight.
I should be the executive vice president and general manager of that team, but Andrew Friedman does have a lot more experience than I do, so I digress.
Jay, I think at this point, Jay, it's more about he's got a lot of money.
This is true. This, especially living in Los Angeles, this is true. It's all good.
So the Wednesday night game opening, same as the Super Bowl ended. That's the teams we get. What do you guys' thoughts on that move?
I mean,
Yuck.
totally predictable. Totally predictable. The NFL is so damn predictable when it comes to games and ratings and what they think everybody wants. Are you kidding me? What? They've opened the season with the previous year's Super Bowl participants for the last 5 seasons or 5 of the last 6 seasons. I don't know. Totally predictable, Adam. I'm not surprised.
Well, they usually open up with the Super Bowl winner, but they usually never put them who they played.
Okay, well, regardless, still, I'm not shocked. I'm not stunned. No surprise.
Well, I don't even know who the Seahawks are opening up with. I just know that the Australia game is the Niners and the Rams. So we get a little classic showdown there,
Howdy.
partner.
Yes, folks, my AI messed up on the background tonight, and everyone will see why. And
I just fucking realized it. Why is there a fucking Knicks logo on the football field?
Yeah, that's great.
Damn, Gronk must have really been drunk on Bush Apple. Yeah.
That or the nano banana again.
Can I move?
Jesus
Can I move Dylan
Christ.
over the Knicks? No.
Maybe that's a sign that
Anyway.
they're going to go to the NBA Finals to probably play the Spurs.
So, Jason, we looks like we play you week 7 and week 18.
I open up with you on one
Good luck
side,
with
and
that.
I open with Jamie on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we go to face Jamie's team for their home opener in week 2.
And that new awesome stadium they got.
It's going to be a shame to watch them lose.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Detroit already said they're going to nickname it as the Super Bowl so that it guarantees a loss.
Ooh.
I wonder where they're going to put the handle at as the flusher.
Oh.
And then we come back home to face the New York Jets, then travel to Carolina, then at Arizona, and then we get the early week 6 bye week, which sucks big donkey dick. Then versus Green Bay Packers at home versus Miami at home. At Miami, there's a win automatically. I see 3 wins so far. No, excuse me. I see at least 5-6 wins right there by that point.
I'm not predicting mine until I do my team previews in the summer. I'm just
Then
enjoying
we're
the
at-
schedule right now.
Then we're going to be at the St. Brown's mother's home in Munich to take on the Patriots.
I have a proposal. If you're gonna play a game in Spain next year, go to Camp Nou, Barcelona, baby. Fuck Madrid.
Then home to face Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then we got, of course, the Chicago Bears coming back.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. Then at Atlanta versus Tennessee, at Minnesota versus New York Giants, then at Chicago, then at Green Bay to round it out.
I think by halftime of the Lions game, we should all make a prediction of what plate number we're gonna be on by the halftime show of the Lions game against the Bears.
I'm usually on 2.5 by that time.
Plates?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plates.
like
Plates of food.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I can barely. I'm not a turkey guy. I'll be honest. I'm not a turkey guy.
You a ham guy or a brisket guy or?
Well, that's why we have prime rib, ham, and turkey.
I'm coming to fucking Detroit.
I need a turducken. I want a turducken. That's what I freaking want. But well, I was hoping we'd have played y'all on Thanksgiving, but no, we got to open up the season with y'all. So no trip to Detroit for me.
And Adam, if I'm not mistaken, I think you guys are going to be swimming in Duval on a Monday night. If my brain is going on all 8.
Yeah, what is that? Week 12? Is that week 13, Dylan?
Week 14.
Week 14, Monday Night Football. We get to hit Goldilocks.
Well, find out which stadium they're going to play the Jags Texans in London. Is it Tottenham or is it Wembley?
Are you going week 5, week 6? Because week 5 is at the Spurs Stadium. Week 6 is at Wembley.
Week 6, where they go to where Jacksonville's hosting it. Yeah. Talk about the Texans Jags matchup. The one that's in the UK.
Does anyone know if this comment from Michael is true? I didn't know anything about it because the Steelers go to Paris and they come back and play the Browns. Then they have their bye week in week 9.
No, they did not get to choose their bye. They were told before the schedule release even came out, as soon as it came out that we were playing in Germany, we could not have a week 11 bye. So that's all false.
I didn't even know anything about that till obviously I just read that comment. Which I didn't think teams had a say when their bye was.
No, they don't. I mean, when they come out with the schedule, they pretty much, when they get the bye, they get the bye. So they can't even petition to the league office to say, hey, can we kind of like rethink this or have a talk? The league says, nope, we assign you the bye when we assign you the bye. You either take it or you take it.
This is going to be.
If you got to buy in week 2, then you got to buy in week 2. There's no
Speaking of
that would suck ass.
Yes, it would.
No, I'll tell you. You want to know what sucks? Take my perspective. I got a little bye week announcement myself. I am gonna have a bye week myself when on the go in October because week 8 for the NFL. How fitting is both the Saints and the Texans have a bye the same week. And that same weekend, LSU has a bye week before they play Alabama. All the same week. So I might have a bye week myself when I get to Halloween week.
Yeah, Marcus, how about this? I've got a place in the Bahamas. You in?
All right, Epstein.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm good.
I said when they go to 18 weeks that the international games should fall between week 2 and week 8, and then week 9 being the trade deadline. Having that middle break of an automatic one there should be 2 byes. And then all the teams that play the international games from week 10 to week 14 or 15, whatever it is, if you play overseas, you get a bye the next week automatically. That's how they should do it. That way, whatever 2 teams are playing, boom, they get their bye.
Well, that's what the Saints have.
That's the way it used to be.
They go to Paris the week before their bye, so he made sense on that. But that same weekend, UL got a bye and Houston got a bye. So I ain't gonna have shit that weekend except a McNeese game. So I might not even pop in for a show that week.
Jason, the first thing I noticed, speaking of buys, is that technically the Rams and the Packers have, a week 10 and week 11 bye? But in reality, you don't have a bye.
You completely confused me. What do you mean by that, Dylan?
Because don't the Rams and Packers play on Thanksgiving Eve, coming off of quote-unquote mini bye, and then the Rams play the following Thursday when the Packers play the following Sunday. So Green Bay technically doesn't get a complete bye this year.
Well, I mean, before their scheduled bye in Week 11, they're playing the Vikings at Lambeau on November 15th. Then they're buying, and then they play that Thanksgiving game that you alluded to against the Rams on November 25th. So, I mean,
They
it
actually have
looks
10 days. They actually have 10 days.
That's not a buy. That's a mini. That's like a mini buy.
well. I mean, I guess 10 days is. I guess I'm still confused because I'm trying to figure out the logic in the mini. I mean, question for you, Dylan: what do you consider a full buy? Like 2 weeks off before you
2
play your
weeks.
next game?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, okay. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, hey, if 10 days is still, I mean, it's in between as far as getting time off before your next game coming off a bye. But, again, hey, you can't argue it. You can't bicker and gripe about it. It is what it is. So, yeah, if that constitutes a mini buy, then so be it. But, hey, whatever.
What do you guys think of the LA Rams start? Because looking at the Rams schedule, they open week 1 against the 49ers in Melbourne, Australia, then play the Giants week 2, then play on a Monday night, then play at Denver on the following Sunday night. Then week 4 is at Philadelphia, and week 5, I think it's on Sunday or Monday night against the Bills. I mean, the Rams start is brutal. The Rams on prime time, 7 times this year? This year they play on every day except Tuesday.
Here.
So, Jade, you end up having like a 2-week bye. You see this, right? Because you play November 25th, and then you don't play again until December 6th.
Yeah, I see that. And so I think, Dylan, that's where the 10 days off between their Vikings game and the bye eventually comes back to favor them because, like Adam just said, we get a pretty good substantial break before our next game after that Rams game. So, or after the Saints, I'm sorry. So, it all balances itself out.
It's like you play the Mid America Conference with those games on Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Sure.
Oh, so Thanksgiving is on a Wednesday this year. Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's Thanksgiving Eve. That game's on Netflix.
Royal
Why is there a Thanksgiving Eve game?
Hell, I didn't make the schedule. Why are you asking me?
I was asking the whole.
More football. That's why football and Thanksgiving go
that's-
together.
Marcus hit the nail on the head. It's the reason why is because the NFL is trying to capitalize more games. They're trying to corner the market. They're giving everybody what they want is football. And so
Thanksgiving Eve is the biggest drinking night of the year.
Yeah. You want to get shit-faced drunk and watch football? Yeah, I do. Remember last year, Jason and I did a Royal Wednesday episode. I almost had to piss in a trash can because we couldn't stop talking for 3 hours. That was a fun night, by the way.
Yeah, and I was pinching a loaf for that whole 3 hours, buddy. Don't remind me.
I don't even and you got college football in the mix with Black Friday games too and all that, and that's Saturday. Oh, we get an extra day of football for Thanksgiving. 6 days.
Oh.
I'm gonna be thankful for that. Thankful for 6 days.
Jordan, what you got, buddy?
Oh no. I just been waiting. Me, I always do my own thumbnails and stuff for StreamYard and overlays. So I actually did my own version of the schedule. I just made it simple.
Well, let's see.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, I thought you were like KISSING. Like if we were doing that all over again.
There you go. It's in there.
Got it.
Simple and to the point.
I like it a lot.
So what you guys got? You got 6 primetime games too, Jerm?
We have one.
Let's see. 1, 2,
3. Well, if you count the game in Germany, that's 3.
3, 4.
I see
5, 6. I see 6.
Hang on. Let me see. Bills, Panthers,
Yep.
Patriots, Vikings, Giants. I see 5. What's the 6th one?
Bears
Tampa
on
Bay?
Thanksgiving. Bears on
Oh.
Thanksgiving. It's the only game on.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I forgot about that. I guess because it's
And then there's a
CBS.
to be determined with the Fox one versus Titans.
And the Packers game, if that becomes like the biggest game of the week, if
Just
that's
like
a playoff fight,
like it did 2 years ago with Detroit versus Minnesota. They
Like
moved
it's
that
like-
to Sunday Night Football.
You should have
the
put
Ravens and
22 when
Steelers
Detroit
last
knocked
year.
out Green Bay.
You should have
And
put a
there's
turkey
Robert
by that
Swanson.
Bears game. That way, I didn't get confused there. Because I'm going by networks, and I forgot. Yeah, the CBS does the Lions on Thanksgiving. Fox does the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and third
Mhm.
game usually is NBC.
And that third game's going to be Chiefs versus Bills.
Yep, Mahomes versus Josh Allen.
And if either one's healthy at that time.
If anyone ain't
Just saying.
healthy, I'll go and say Mahomes won't be healthy. But I digress.
Well, they're already talking about bringing him back early.
I'm waiting to
I
hear
don't
about. I'm waiting to hear
They're
about
talking about him
K9.
being ready for week 1.
Supposedly K9 going back to Seattle. I'm waiting to see if that's true or not.
Yeah,
would be
like
going-
week 7.
Why would he be going back to Seattle?
Well, the AFC West plays the NFC West this year, and Kansas City goes to Seattle.
Oh, I thought it meant he was going back to play for Seattle. I
He's
thought-
going
no,
to play Seattle.
Oh, I meant play
I was gonna
with.
say, why-
I thought he was- I got
So Jeremy,
Jason-
what games if you were to pick 2 games that'd be the most meaningful on this schedule of yours, what would they be?
Well, week 18
You only get 2.
definitely.
I was
because
going to
that-
give you 1. I was going to give you 1, but I'm giving
Right.
you 2.
Week 18, because that's probably going to decide the division, because I think the Bears with the first place schedule is going to fall off this year. I think it's going to come down to the Packers and Lions. And the other one, believe it or not, it's versus the Bills. Even though we're in their house, we owe them for that week after we let them use our stadium the week of Thanksgiving for that Sunday game. And then they got to be there another week because of that snowstorm and kicked our ever-loving ass.
Wasn't that the game that like Josh Allen and the Bills put up like 800 points when he like threw a chest pass to Dawson Knox? So
I think the final score was like 42-28. We came back in the fourth quarter, but they were up to like 30, 35 in the third. They only got one more touchdown in the fourth.
I mean, to me, Jeremy, there's one game that intrigues me about the schedule, and it's the Thanksgiving game against your old offensive coordinator. There's going to be a lot of animosity in that game. There might be some
Until he proves that he can have a roster that beats our team, he's nothing. He's 0-2. Caleb Williams is 0-4 versus the Lions. They're the only team in the division.
my bad. I hit the wrong one. I'm sorry. I was putting this
That's
year's
okay.
back up.
So
Because I uploaded mine too.
that's
Michael,
where I'm at.
Michael, I don't know if that Patriot game's a road game, but you are on the road twice. You're in Miami and then you're in Munich. So you do have
We have,
back-to-back road games twice this year.
We do have 2 back-to-back road games at the end of the season, week 17 and 18, at Bears and at Packers.
Oh, it just says verse. I thought that meant they were home.
No. Versus is home. Anything
Right,
else
but
is at.
Right, but it says
See,
Bears.
it-
There's no at. There's nothing. Or what is
There's
that?
some sort of symbol there. I don't know what that's supposed to be. AI stupid. You know this.
That's okay.
They did it. They did it for at Panthers and at Cardinals too. At Bills. It's supposed to be the ampersand sign, I think.
I'm with you on week 17 and 18. I got them ones confused. I don't know. I thought I
The
didn't
only
realize
one
the
they
Bears,
put the at word on was at Packers because there's no time set. It's to be determined.
they put the at sign for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
It's classic.
And a weird one for the Falcons, a weird one for the Vikings. I call them the Vikings from now on because they're the only team in the NFL with male cheerleaders.
Dallas. I mean, I still say the Cowboys got male cheerleaders somewhere.
By the way, 5 teams did not get a primetime game this year, gentlemen. Can anybody guess them? You all welcome.
The Raiders are one of them.
Correct.
I bet
The
the
Jets.
Browns is another one.
No, the Browns got one.
What
Oh,
about
they got
the
one.
Jets?
I don't believe the Jets got one.
I'm gonna say Cincinnati Bengals are the second one.
No, Bengals
No,
got a couple primetime games.
No, they
What
got
about-
a
That
they
was
got
the-
a
we.
they got a game
what
on
about that
Thursday
team?
night.
What about that team I affectionately refer to as the Foreskins because they were the Redskins before?
Oh no, they got like 3 or 4. They got a few.
Yeah.
They got you can't have Joe Burrow versus Jane Daniels unless it's prime time for us.
Dolphins.
Correct.
So I got
Okay.
2. Okay.
Raiders, Dolphins. What about
I already said Jets. I already
Chargers?
said Jets, so that's 3.
What about the
No,
Chargers?
Chargers got full. I'm going to say the other one's probably the Cardinals.
I'm gonna say the
Correct.
Colts. Oh, the Cardinals.
Correct.
So I got 3 out of 4, right?
Damn,
I
no
got the
Jeremiah
Jets, I
Love
got the
on prime
Cardinals.
time. No
Yeah.
Carson Beck on prime. No Jeremiah Love on prime.
No Jacoby Brissett.
No Fernando Mendoza on prime.
Oh, what a shame.
That's okay. I'm gonna get.
Did
a
any
chance
of
to
those
see
bottom feeders deserve a primetime game this year?
that.
Nope.
Maybe the Raiders. That's about it.
Maybe the Raiders.
And
Yeah.
the only reason why I think the Raiders are going to be much better is because not only did they get Fernando Mendoza, did they improve their O-line dramatically getting Tyler Linderbaum. Their defense got better by the trade being canceled.
Got to stay healthy.
And all they got to do is stay healthy. But the addition of Mike Washington is going to take and make it so they can split those carries to have like a lightning and thunder type of backfield. And that's going to help Fernando Mendoza be able to stay upright because if they're using it properly and Kubiak loves play action. Just say it.
Here's the 5th one. Titans.
Yeah, Tennessee, thank you.
Week 1 is stacked.
Yeah, week 1's going to be great.
I even like the Sunday night football slate too. Like there's some.
Oh no! You know what? You know what? I have a buddy who does the Sunday night games, and to be honest with you, looking at them, I think this is the worst Sunday night slate I can see in a long time. Like Lions, Panthers. Ugh.
The only thing I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if this is they're missing some weeks, but Fox's America's Game of the Week schedule, it's mostly the same teams, but it's like you don't even have a full slate of that. You just got 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10.
Well-
Thanksgiving 12, 14, and 17. And it's mainly Dallas, Green Bay, Washington. Sorry, Jason. And Washington, Cowboys, Packers, and the Eagles. It's mainly those guys. They have more
Well,
American
there's
Game
your
of the
first
Weeks.
problem, Michael. Why are you drinking Bud Light? Didn't you see that? Didn't you see that today? Where you
Hey,
talked to Bud
Because
Light.
they're
And
the
you're like,
official sponsor of the Detroit Lions.
oh,
So yeah, like
okay.
as of now, Green Bay's got 3 America Game of the Weeks on Fox with 5, 7, and 9 with the Bears, Lions, and the Patriots. Cowboys at least have now 3 with.
I'm looking at the Packers schedule, and the game I'm looking at is our October 11th game at home against Chicago. The reason why that game is because Micah Parsons on his Twitter account today said that he is on track. Now, granted, this is from him. He said he's on
Right.
track to return between week 3 and week 4 this upcoming season, which means if that's true, that would put him on track to return for the Tampa Bay game. But I would rather see him make his return against the Bears in Green Bay on October 11th. That Tampa game, I could care less about. I want Micah to come back against the Bears and to wreak havoc, and I want him to chase Caleb Williams all the live long day.
I wish you could
That's
post
just-
the schedule up so we can look at it, but I pulled it up on Instagram.
What schedule?
Well, he was bringing up his Packers. I figured we were doing them next. but I'm looking at it right now since he brought it up. I'll go after him, but I just came across it on Instagram. I'm going to search it again.
So the Bills and Rams have the most games in prime time. So they're
Rams
predicting
have
the
7.
Rams and they're predicting the Rams and Bills to be in the Super Bowl. That's how they get these primetime games. They go with who they're predicting to be in the Super Bowl.
That's better than what old boy predicted. That one guy on ESPN, he predicted the Bills and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Boomer.
I guess that was him.
Well, out here in California, Marcus, we have an old phrase about that: shit in one hand, wish in the other, and see which one fills first.
Shit. Well,
What you got, Jeremy? You look deep in thought there, brother.
No, I'm still working on doctoring. I'm doctoring up this to look better. That's all.
Oh,
My schedule. I want to make it look better.
I forgot. When we look at my schedule, I might have another game in mind to look at when we look at mine. But
Adam, looking at the Steelers schedule for a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Give me like 5 seconds.
I think
Looking
they got
at
at
the
least 3
Steelers
prime time, if not more.
Steelers schedule here. I mean, Atlanta at New England, Cincinnati at Cleveland, Indy at Tampa, Saints, Browns at Cincinnati, at Philly, Denver on Black Friday, Houston at Jacksonville, Baltimore, Carolina at Tennessee, at Baltimore. Why do the Steelers and Ravens always play each other the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season?
They just started doing that because they're thinking that that's going to be the biggest draw. That's why they do it. And look, they try to set up division games that are going to mean something towards the end, and they apparently think the Ravens and Steelers are going to be more valuable of a game than the Browns and the Bengals in Week 18.
right. I like.
They're also probably figuring that both those teams will be well within the playoff hunt by that time, and so it just makes for more compelling football when you have 2 teams in an expected playoff hunt at that time. Ratings.
I probably worded that wrong, didn't I?
No, you were fine.
Okay,
It's all good.
All right. Fire away with questions about mine.
Well, let's see.
How many wins do you see coming out of this, Mark?
Too early to tell. I got to see how training camp goes and when I do my team preview at the end of the summer. But since the Steelers is in Paris, Rich and I will not be able to attend this game together. So at least I get to.
I was coming down too.
Now I do want to go to the home opener with the Raiders because I said if we get the Raiders at home, I would love to see Fernando Mendoza and Ashton Jenney. So home openers with the Raiders week 3. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try and go to that game. If I can't, then Jason, I might look into watching a dream match I've always wanted to see. Saints-Packers in the Dome week 13. So I want to see that.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
I usually go to the last game of the season, and Tampa Bay is the last home game. I might end up at that one as well. Plus, I've never even seen them play Tampa Bay yet. I've seen them play and here's an important fact. They have 2. Well, I said 1 primetime. I forgot they have 2 with the Paris game. But 1 American primetime game. Monday Night Football, October 5th. This is going to be very important because that marks the 20-year anniversary of Dome coming, the 20-year anniversary of the block punt by Steve Gleason against that exact same team around that exact same week, the exact same time frame of the October of 06 but it was week 3, but they did it week 4 around that time. That's going to be an important key with that matchup, marking 20 years of them returning to the Dome after Katrina. And I'm looking forward to see the outcome of that and the bits and everything they're going to put, bringing back what happened 20 years ago.
Hey, Marcus, looking at the Saints' schedule, particularly in the fantasy playoffs, weeks 15, 16.
I have to head out, boys. Have a good one.
Uh-oh.
You want to give a shout out to your show, sir?
Hey, check me out on KCB Sports Network. You can also check me out tonight. It'll also go live into my channel, but it'll be on the South Florida Tribune channel as I do Fire Up with Candy Ebling and Samir, the Atlanta Falcons fan. But I did revise my schedule. It looks a lot better, but AI never gets the Green Bay Packers right. Put that up there because it's funny. The left side is on one and the other side, not so much.
What the hell's that? What the hell's that red helmet under New England? What is that supposed to be? The Falcons?
That's supposed to be the Falcons. Then that's supposed to be the Bears. And look, the Patriots are on there twice for some god awful reason. And they got this weird New York Giants one that looks more like it's the Washington foreskin in dark blue.
They technically put New England 3 times if you count that red helmet on the other side.
Yeah, I know. I know that's supposed to be the Bills.
What's the top one supposed to be? The Saints?
Yeah, that's the Aints.
What's the one in the middle? The black one with the blue. Is that supposed to be like Baltimore?
Pampers.
No.
Pampers.
Carolina? Okay.
Pampers. They didn't put the Jets in there, but I like the fact that it just did helmets. It looks a little crisper, I think.
I think it's hilarious.
Jeremy and Scott going to be on the show tonight or no?
I don't know, but I better get over there. You guys have a great day. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. Have a great night, everybody.
All right, you too, Jeremy.
Yep. All right, Jeremy.
Later. I'll pull this back up. All right, Dylan, what were you saying?
I was going to say, I mean, in the fantasy playoffs, the Saints have a really interesting schedule. Tampa, Arizona in the Dome, Falcons in the Dome. I mean, if you're drafting Tyler Shuck, Chris Olave, Jordan Tyson, I like that.
That last Falcons game's in Atlanta, so
I know, but that's a dome.
Oh, I call it the Chinese takeout box because if you look at Mercedes-Benz Stadium from a blimp shot, it looks like a Chinese takeout box, especially when it's open. So they can have that stadium name because we're Caesars now. Our stadium's named after a gambling app that takes all your money.
It's not the Mercedes-Benz. It's not the Mercedes Dome anymore.
No, they renamed it the Caesars Superdome back in 22.
Not Little Caesars, just Caesars?
No, when I said the same thing, like, no, Caesar's betting. And, of course, we all quoted that line from The Hangover. Did Caesar live here?
Caesar live here? Yeah.
I took a meme where I put the dome on top, and then I put the part where Alan's standing with his hand on his hip, and it says, "It's not the real Caesar's Palace, is it?" And it had over 2,000 retweets and likes. Everyone thought it was funny. I wish I could find it, but my account got hacked. Remember?
Oh yeah,
on the old account.
Oh yeah.
But I upgrade to premium. I get my blue check, and in less than 5 days, I've had over 200 new followers. So
that's fucking awesome.
The pressure's on me, and now I got.
I'll tell you what.
I got TMZ involved. TMZ reporters following me and shit. Like, what the fuck I did?
I think the 49ers got royally screwed at the end of their schedule. I mean, you take a look at theirs, and 4 of the 5 final games that San Francisco plays are against the Rams, Chargers, Chiefs, and Eagles, along with over 38,000 miles they have to travel total. I mean, talk about the NFL having a vendetta against the San Francisco 49ers. Are they literally trying to piss off Jed York and John Lynch simultaneously?
They're already suffering enough with the Giants baseball team. This is gonna make it even worse.
Gina, I hope you're watching. I feel bad for your Niners this upcoming season. I really do. I'm so sorry.
I asked her if she wanted to come on. I didn't get a response back though.
We haven't seen Gina in a while, and I tried to get her on last year for a crossover, but she couldn't join because of.
I chat with her sometimes. I'll reach out to her, and I'll use my powers of 50-year-old persuasion to get her on sometime. All right.
I talk to her all the time.
Nice.
I couldn't even get her. I couldn't even get her on the. I don't remember. I think it was the Texans who played them in the regular season.
Yeah.
She couldn't join.
She's not allowed to talk anymore because of where she works.
Oh yeah, she works for the Niners. I forgot about that.
I
Yeah.
totally understand. So it was no hard feelings, but I thought
Oh,
that
so
you
who
got
am I
that
going to
job
get
there.
as my? So who am I going to get for the Browns week 1?
I'm sorry.
Who am I going to get for the Browns week 1?
Let's see. We
What
got
do you mean? Who are you
Evan.
going to get?
We got Evan. I could talk to John. Mark's too busy right now. He's my other Cleveland
Your
guy.
best option is to get Evan if he's still like. I remember he had his big break a while back where he disappeared. But I mean,
I have a feeling. Adam. Both of us will be on each other's shows that week
What
when
week?
we play each other.
On Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
Well, I got a chance of bringing on Jeremy week 1, Rav week 2. Whenever the Saints play the Packers, I could bring Jason on for that. I could get Dylan on for anytime the Texans play the Jags. It could be the London game, or it could be when they come to Houston. I could get Rich or Adam on when we play the Steelers. Both my teams play the Steelers, so I can get one of them for the Saints game. I can get the other for Houston. I got a buddy who's a big Falcons fan, and I love to shit talk with. I can get him eventually. I'm at to find the Texans schedule. I don't think they play the Seahawks because I would love to get Bryce back on.
No, you played the Seahawks last year because that was the week 7 That was the game. That was the week 7 game coming off your week 6 bye.
I wish I could have got Bryce. He's cool to talk Seahawks, but we don't play them this year. Neither of them.
Yeah, the AFC South this year plays the AFC North, the NFC East, and I think you guys play Green Bay, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah, Monday night, January 4th. The Texans have 5 primetime games if you include the London game. They have 5.
Well, no, actually, by the way, the international games outside of Melbourne are not primetime games.
Yeah, you got to watch them on YouTube TV or Prime Video.
They're probably going to be, the Melbourne game is going to be on Netflix, but I think the London, Madrid, Paris, Munich games will probably be on NFL Network.
Yeah, all the London and all the European games are on NFL Network. I know that, but the one in Brazil was on YouTube last year.
I have a feeling Jim Nance, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson are going to be at the Americana Stadium for that game.
And the Christmas Day games are on Netflix too.
Crap.
Well, that's been a done deal. That's just like opening day with MLB. I
don't want to be watching football on Christmas. I want to be opening presents.
Oh, watch football and open presents.
When do you think my team will appear on Christmas? It's not like we're in Hollywood. It's not like we play the Seahawks. It's not like we have the world's greatest quarterback at our disposal.
I was lucky to see the Saints play one time on Christmas, and that was in 2020 against the Vikings.
And Alvin Kamara scored like 500 touchdowns and won everybody's fantasy week.
And got a $25,000 fine for wearing Christmas cleats. Fuck Roger Goodell.
So
that he donated to charity.
So wait, if I played on Christmas and I put like a polar bear and a Christmas teddy bear, would that be inappropriate? And just gave the cleats to a little kid, would that be inappropriate?
No. Why would it be?
And then they find me like 20 grand. Like, why?
Well, because Roger Goodell is a Grinch, and just because he wore bright cleats for distraction, he had one shoe red, the other green. So he took the fine, and he auctioned the cleats off, and whatever money he made from it, he donated it to charity. I think he made over 50 grand for those cleats, and then they ended up giving them to the fucking NFL Hall of Fame museum or whatever, the Hall of Fame museum. He ain't even in the Hall of Fame yet.
Who?
Kamara's cleats that he wore on Christmas. against the Vikings.
At least 3,000 people at that game. I mean, you imagine what Camaro would have done if that had been a full Superdome.
Look, I probably would never attend a game like that. Like Christmas is family time. I've attended a LSU football game on Thanksgiving once. Worst decision I've ever made. And what I mean by that, I had to eat gas station food that day. Everything was closed. I had to eat freaking street tacos and all that on the ride home, on a 5-6 hour ride home. And the only good part about that trip was we won the freaking game. We beat the shit out the Aggies, and I had to eat Laredo tacos on the way back home.
They didn't have food in the stadium, or was this 2020?
This was 2016, but like I said, we were thinking we were going to go eat at a nice restaurant. Before the game, no, everything was freaking closed. Texas takes Thanksgiving seriously, except if it's a gas station. Open 24 hours.
You couldn't even stop at a McDonald's?
I unfortunately stopped at Burger King and ate a freaking ate an Impossible Whopper and some wet-ass chicken fries.
I've done that before, and that was in Springfield, Illinois. That was the worst burger I've ever eaten in my life.
Just imagine Christmas Day. It'd be a damn ghost town. You'd be lucky to eat anything besides nachos and whatever.
By the way, now we're talking about food. Talk about everybody's worst eating adventures. It could be picking up food or at a restaurant.
I did a blazing challenge once at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and I won it eating 62 wings, and my asshole hated me for like 4 days.
Why would you put yourself through that torture?
Because some drunk guy was talking shit and he put money down, and I said, let's go. And I won enough money to operate a new asshole in me in another country.
Oh, no.
I said another country because I probably won like $100, $200. I didn't win like no thousands and thousands. Where's Michael with the jokes? I need a joke about that to make me better. Michael was on fire.
I remember when I was unemployed, my friends came and picked me up and said, "Hey, we're going to go out drinking, and we're buying you whatever we buy you all night." So they bought me Stroh's beer all night, and it was more expensive than what they were drinking. And they're like, "We made a mistake." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "The Stroh's was more. It was more than what we were paying for our beers." I started laughing. I was like, "Well, you should have paid attention."
Well, that's why I don't drink beer. I mean, that's why I drink. It's funny. I drink water and lemonade when I go out.
I gotta drink beer, especially if I'm at meetups.
I think my worst food moment of all time was a non-food moment. Before I had my colonoscopy, I had to prep for the damn thing. Which involves, let me tell you what, man. Let me tell you what. My ass was a fucking geyser for 24 hours. I feel bad for my toilet. I mean, I was literally shitting every 15 minutes, and I'm not talking about shitting. I'm talking about, everything, man. I could hear my toilet cry and say, "Stop, stop, stop." I mean, it was that bad. Thankfully, I couldn't feel the damn colonoscopy. They put me under so well. By the time I woke up, I felt like I just downed about half a dozen Jaegers. But yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking gross, man. I hate Jägermeister, man.
Did you see they came out with the orange one?
No, I didn't.
Dylan, so good news. 2 of the 3 Christmas games are on Netflix. The final one's on Fox. So Seahawks, Rams will be on Christmas is on Fox, not Netflix.
Oh, yay! So that means we get Tom Brady and gosh, yeah, and
Joe Buck.
So of all your teams' lineups, you cannot pick the international games. What 2 road games would you choose off your schedule if you could go see them?
Oh, that's easy. Let me get mine ready for both.
Are you asking me, Adam?
I'm asking everyone.
You go first. I'll go after you. I got mine ready.
You know what?
So Mark,
probably the Bear game would be won at Soldier Field. And then, even though it'd be a reduced capacity this year, a home Monday night game is still rare in Duval.
You're not
But
allowed to
you
go to your
pardon me.
own. You're not allowed to go to your own home game.
Okay,
on
so
the
then it
road.
would be the Sunday night game in Big D
In Dallas,
in Arlington.
there ain't shit to do over there except fight Cowboys fans and make them cry.
Dude, they got some good food. I don't care. They got good food. They got good food in Dallas.
Well, good thing he don't drink beer because his only option would be a Modelo, a Victoria, or a Miller Lite. Jason's open. I was like,
I had a lot of fun in Dallas. I'll be
I
honest.
did too. I went for LSU, TCU, and WrestleMania. But I'm just saying, like, beer choices at the time. Yeah, I was drinking that bitch ass Bud Light back in 2013. They didn't have Bud Light there. And then when I went for WrestleMania, I wanted a Dos Equis, and they didn't even have that shit. It was the same choices: Modelo, Victoria, or Miller Lite.
I'd like to go to Tampa. I haven't been to that stadium yet. And then I'd think about Nashville or Baltimore. I've been to Baltimore or Nashville.
I've been to both. Nashville's fucking fun as hell. Baltimore, at the time, a carton of cigarettes was like $14, and I don't even smoke.
You did that?
I would really love to go down to that November 25th game against the Rams down at SoFi. I haven't been to SoFi yet. I live about freaking 5 hours away from it, but I'd love to go down there. I'd also like to go see them at Chicago on Christmas Day. That's not going to happen. Also, I'd like to see them at New England and then see them at Minnesota too. Those would be mine.
All right, mine. Okay, for the Saints, I'm gonna jump on the Chicago train because I want to go back to Chicago. I want to go back to Pequods, and if I go, I'm taking Ken with me. So if Ken's watching, if I could, we'd fly to Chicago to watch the Saints and the Bears. And then second, it'd have to be a division matchup, but I don't know. Do I want to go watch nice football weather in Florida where it rains a lot, watch them play Tampa, go to Charlotte in the Vault and watch them play Carolina, or go get into a fist fight in Atlanta and watch them play the Dirty Birds?
Get into a fist fight. I can totally see you throwing down, Marcus. Get into a fist fight.
Probably gonna come out with a black eye and a yeast infection.
Oh, no.
if I stay, I gotta stay away from Magic City though. All right, for the Texans, let me see. Okay, white is road games.
You coming to Pittsburgh, Marcus?
You know what? I'll go to Pittsburgh, and we'll go and Rich. So put Pittsburgh on there, and you know what? I've always wanted to go to Lambeau Field. Go kick off 2027 at Lambeau and see how drunk I am to do a Lambeau leap.
Oh, no.
That Marcus doing a Lambeau leap?
I ain't gonna flop
Marcus.
either. I'm gonna give it my all.
That'd be awesome to see it on video. And
Well,
that's where you start off your video for your shows.
Well, the Texans got a lot of road games I'd love to go to. Like, I would love to go to SoFi. They play the Chargers, though, but it's okay. It's freaking Jim Harbaugh. I wouldn't mind going to whatever fucking stadium Washington plays in just to see Jayden as a pro. I wouldn't mind going to Philly to see if their Eagles fans are really that trashy.
They are. I was there for a Penguins. I was there for a Penguins game.
And they still talking all that shit, but Flyers got swept by the freaking Hurricanes.
Dude, I almost got into a fight in New England, and it was at Fenway Park, at Fenway Field. And they're like, Steelers suck. And I'm like, dude, it's baseball right now. We're not talking Steelers.
Yeah.
And the drunker I got, the more I was like, fuck this dude. And they're like, you're not in fucking Pittsburgh right now, right?
Was this when Tom Brady was still at New England?
This is like when they had won. It was 2005.
Oh wow! So that's how long ago? Well, then maybe two. Maybe they beat Carolina the year prior. They beat Jake
They had
Delhomme
two
on that.
then. They had two, and he just started talking all this shit on Ben Roethlisberger, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
You know what you could have said at that point? Ben Roethlisberger's got more Super Bowl rings than Peyton Manning.
Why would I say that? I'm in New England.
I'm going to get another beer.
but it was just like ridiculous. So, Dylan, who do you guys play Week 18? The Colts or Houston or?
I think we are at Indianapolis, if my memory serves me right. The Jags finished with 3 out of 4 on the road.
So, do you guys like that they have the rivalry game set up as the last game?
I don't care how the schedule's set up because be honest with you, I'm not sure. Not sure that necessarily matters. I mean, which Week 18 we're at home, but Jags haven't really fared well, and Lucas Oil won there last year. That's because we played 57-year-old Phil Rivers,
Who still went to the playoffs? Oh no, he didn't.
No.
Jay, what do you think? Do you like the way it's set up?
Yeah, I do. I love rivalry games at the end of the season because, quite frankly, that's what it should come down to. Whether it comes down, yeah. I mean, look, that's that.
Football,
Yeah, I mean,
should always be like that.
That's what it should come down to. I mean, looking at Green Bay, they're scheduled to play Detroit either on January 9th or January 10th. I mean, that game, depending on the outlook.
There's no Monday night game on the final week, so.
Okay, you know what I wouldn't mind though? I'll let Jason finish, but I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind.
So, yeah, I like the way the schedule was done. I'm glad to see rivalry games in the season because that's how you want to end the season, against a league rival, all the marbles in the jar for every bean that's on the table. And you want to play your league rival. I don't want to end my season against the fucking Jets or the Saints. No offense, Marcus. I want to end against Detroit. I want to end against Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota. That's how it should be. So I like it.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time. I love how every game on the last week is a division rivalry matchup. I wish they could also start the season with a division opponent. Like, start with one and end with another. Like, I wouldn't mind closing out with Atlanta because, I always like to say you got to close out with your most heated foe. But, hell, I wouldn't have mind starting the season with one of them and close out with the other.
Yeah,
but
we start out with Atlanta. That's really weird.
We start out with the Lions. But, we're closing out with Tampa Bay. But they rotate it. We don't close out the same team. They've been rotating. Like last year, they closed out with the Falcons. The year before that, they closed out with Carolina. This year, they're closing out with Tampa Bay. But college, I love how they do the same. You close out with that same opponent if you're lucky. LSU's back in the basics. We're not closing out with fucking Oklahoma because Oklahoma isn't a rivalry. I wouldn't have. Now that Texas is in the SEC, you got to close out with the Lone Star Showdown. But we got Arkansas back at the end of the season. We play the Golden Boot on Black Friday, like always. I'm pumped that we're back to the basics, closing out with Arkansas. By the way, LSU getting College Game Day Week 1, and Baylor and Auburn ain't happy about it. Cal and UCLA ain't happy about it. Oh, fucking well. Week 2, Ohio State, Texas called it, but they ain't announced it yet. You know it's coming. Week 3, Game Day is going to go to LSU Ole Miss because ABC announced their first 3 games on Prime. It's Clemson, LSU, Ohio State, Texas, and Ole Miss, LSU. You know Game Day is going to go to Oxford. They just don't want to say it yet.
They are hoping Manning gets it together.
Hey, Marcus, Lane Kiffin going to be Benedict Arnold 2.0 in Oxford Week 3?
No, they're going to be 3-0. I'm only guaranteeing 2 losses right now. We'll probably lose to fucking Alabama, and we'll probably lose to Steve Sarkisian and Arch Manning in Texas. If they,
you guys are going to lose to like Saginaw Valley State or somebody like that.
Let me get their schedule up. We'll talk about that too.
Let me see.
You're going to drop a clunker in there somewhere.
Hold on, I got it. Marcus. Clemson,
hang on, I want to pop it up. I'm popping it up. And if we lose, I'm going to pull a Seth Rollins and get on social media and post "I hate football."
Good.
I do that every time LSU loses.
Shit.
I don't even know if you guys are playing Saginaw Valley State. I'll just use that team as an
No,
example.
LSU plays
Playing the
Louisiana.
London Silly Nannies.
Yeah, right.
With star quarterback Peter Griffin.
You guys are playing Poke High with the legendary Al Bundy as your starting quarterback.
Yeah,
Running
the
back.
man who
Dave
scored
Broncos starting this week.
You know, he's
Four
once
touchdowns in a
scored four
single game.
touchdowns in one game.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was gonna say that 4 touchdowns. Or no, we're gonna play Kevin O'Shea's Cowboys another week. Where the fuck? I had a picture of this fucking schedule.
That jersey's got to be a high seller, just like the Vaughn jersey.
Which one?
Pull the Bundy jersey.
Hell, the freaking Bobby Boucher jersey makes a lot of money down here too. I see
Hey,
it at like
Marcus,
every.
You know, it would have been cool with Bundy. It would have been cool if Bundy would have made the Steelers. That way, I could have got a Bundy jersey for the Steelers.
hey, Marcus, are you in a mobile home?
But- Been Ed O'Neill, huh? It would
No,
have been Ed
I'm not.
O'Neill. It wouldn't have been Bundy.
No, I'm not in a mobile home. This is an actual house.
Okay, because
It's a
that
one-
looks like
it's
your
a-
living room.
Yeah, it's my living room and kitchen all in one. It's like all we built it like this. It's all house in one. I got 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. Them double doors back there is my utility room.
So is it just you in the house?
Yeah. Yeah. No pets, no kids, no hostages.
You sure
that we
about
know of.
Yeah. You sure,
Yeah.
Mark?
I used
How
to
far are
joke.
you away from the golf?
You might have just gave him a beer while you were shutting your screen off, keeping him behind that double door.
I went in that bathroom and told them ones I tied up to shut the fuck up.
How far are you away from the golf?
Oh, from the Gulf of America, about an hour and a half.
Okay, so you're like what? Where are you? Like,
I am
Wow.
in between. I am 30 minutes from Lake Charles and about 45 minutes from Lafayette.
oh gosh, you were hit by war a few years ago, right?
We were hit by Laura and Delta in 2020. All right, here's their schedule. White is home, by the way. Gold is road. Oh my god, I fucking spoke. Yeah, white is home, gold is road.
I think they're gonna have trouble with Kentucky. Watch.
This ain't basketball. This is football. But Commonwealth or not Commonwealth Stadium. It's called Kroger Field now. That's a tough place to play. Bluegrass Miracle. Remember that?
Didn't Definitely Henderson score the winning touchdown that game?
Yep. And everyone said their most hyped game in October is Auburn because we ain't played the Auburn rivalry in like 5 years.
Mark, this could be bad. I do have my Felix Jones jersey up behind me, just to let you know. And you guys closed it out against his former team.
Tell you what, at Tennessee is not going to be easy after that
Super
Tennessee.
Bowl 61 is on freaking Valentine's Day. Cancel your love plans. We watching football that night.
Shit, I haven't had love plans in 10 years. No problem.
It's time to get that motor going again, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what Austin Powers get you some mojo.
Mojo.
Get your mojo going.
It's your
Something like
mojo, baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mark-
baby, yeah.
Hey, Marcus, what do you
Glad
think
today.
about the SEC going to 9 conference games, but everybody's got to play at least one Power 4 opponent?
I love it. Makes it more competitive. And you got 3 division rivalry opponents you play every year. Ours is Mississippi. Ours is Ole Miss, A&M, and Arkansas. So we'll play Alabama every other 2 years. After
That's weird. You don't
2026,
play-
we don't play them. After
Alabama's
this
on
year,
the schedule this year.
we don't play them again until 2028. We'll get a freaking break from the bullshit.
That's weird. You don't
But-
play Florida every year because it seemed like Florida and LSU always played each other.
Oh, that I used to love that rivalry too. Like Florida games always sold out, but They had the narrow. Everyone wanted the Alabama to be that other team, and I'm like, no, fuck that. I said I'll put the freaking Yale leaders in A&M with Ole Miss and Arkansas. You got to have Ole Miss and Arkansas. That's our only 2 trophy rivalry games we have. So, but I'm glad Alabama's not up there. We can get a Mississippi State. That's their goddamn problem. Like Alabama got Mississippi State, Auburn, and Tennessee every single year. And Mississippi State got Alabama, Ole Miss, and Vanderbilt every year.
Hey guys, I got to take off. I'll catch you
I
later.
I was just gonna say, now we're in the college football schedule. I am done. We got an hour in. Marcus, you can have a half-hour break.
Yeah.
before
Sorry I
your
ruined
show.
it. Yeah, I'm sorry I ruined it.
No, you didn't ruin it.
Okay.
No, you didn't ruin it. We usually go an hour, Mark. You're good.
Okay.
But that was a mini preview in the Marcus's show tonight.
Well, no. Well, you might get a different preview, but yeah, I've already revealed the schedule before, and I'm going to do it again when I preview LSU in the summer. So you'll see it again. And that's when I'll have my actual prediction.
Marcus does have a show going off in about 25 minutes.
Yep. I'm going to be reviewing the Saints schedule, Texans schedule, and the primetime schedules. Shit talk LSU baseball, shit talk Astros baseball, sweet talk the Dynamo, and recap Stanley Cup and playoffs and NBA playoffs so far. And that's about it. That's all that you're going to get tonight. And then I'm going to promote it now at the I'm going to get one more picture up. But I got a question mainly for Adam and Jason. I mean, if Dylan knows this answer, he can kind of give me his take. But
I want to remember, boys, I need one thing from you before you ask this question. Dylan, I need you to write your show out and then your @ in the same tweet in the group chat. I need them both. Marcus, same to you. Jason.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I put mine right here below my name, but I'll rewrite it.
No, I need it. I need it in the group chat so I can copy and paste.
Okay, I'll do that. But while I find this picture,
on Twitter, guys, our little group that we're in.
Yeah.
Jay, you got like 2 minutes for Marcus's question?
Yep, sure do.
It won't be long. I'm planning on buying. I want to try and start vlogging, like while I'm at sporting events. Are they going to let me bring in a freaking small ass little vlog camera from Amazon, or is that strictly prohibited because it's a recording device? But then again, our freaking iPhones are a recording device.
If it's an actual recording device, if it's different than your phone, meaning if it's like an actual camera, they probably will not let you take it in. I know that a lot of pro games and college games out here in California, Marcus, don't let you do that. I know it's kind of weird because you're right.
It's probably as small as this. It's about as small as this.
But that might be negotiable. I think they might let you take that in, but
it might be like this. Or it might be like this. Like about tall as a remote, but it might be small. The freaking little camera lens might be like this little bitty eye. And I'm like this.
Marcus, if you have an earpiece in and use the StreamYard app on your phone, you can go live on that anytime.
So I was gonna start vlog. I wanted to try and make a vlog. Like I want to make a vlog when I go to the Clemson game, just to try it out.
I was just telling you, like you can go live on the act. You can go live from the game actually on StreamYard because I've done it from concerts.
And I figured Rich would have gave me another answer because Rich would definitely know all this. But all right, I got a little announcement on behalf of all of us coming up soon. The countdown is on. We are going to have a UFC Freedom 250 watch along, courtesy of Driving to the Top and Dirty South Entertainment. So come hop in and hang out with us while we watch some ass whipping fights in the White House.
And some big news for me before I go. After being poked and prodded by Adam for God knows how long, I am finally in the process of coming up with my own podcast. It's primarily going to be a Dodgers one. I'm going to start it off in Dodgers and see how it works. And if it materializes into something, then maybe I'll branch out and do Packers and Lakers also. But for now, it will be a Dodgers one. But please stay tuned for that because it's still in the design phase. Adam, that logo looks awesome, bro. Thanks, man. You did a great job on that.
Yeah, we won't discard. We won't tease people tonight with it.
No, we won't.
You want me to put my Twitter handle and the name of the show in the group chat?
Yeah, that way I can copy and paste it.
All right,
Same block.
All right. Well, you're gonna. I'm gonna put my handle in parentheses, but the show first. I just sent it. But it's ENT underscore. Like, don't forget the underscore after the T. Look, like it says below here.
Listen, as long as you put it right, I'm copy and pasting. That way I got nothing wrong.
Well,
I hope I did mine right.
It's Dodger time.
well, there's a little gap between where it's underlined and with the underscore, so you can't miss it.
Like I said, I'm just copy and pasting it.
Got it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and jet off, guys. It's been fun talking with you again. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.
All right,
All
Joe.
right.
We'll get this
Okay.
show going, buddy.
Yep. Take care, guys.
Alrighty.
Yep, I'm about to go myself prep for this show that I'm gonna be drinking on, and hopefully I don't do nothing stupid while I'm doing it.
You're fine. Dylan, you want to tell people what you got going on this week, brother? We can get the hell out
No,
of
I did my first DK Movie Maker draft. You can see it on Driving Top Productions, Monkey Spoken Sports YouTube page. I don't know what we're doing next week. I think I have a couple of shows coming out the week afterward. One Memorial Day, and then and then probably a couple more that week. So I don't know what we have. I need to come up with a show for next week. I already did.
Sounds like you need a little calendar book, brother.
I'm giving I upload. Oh shit! It wouldn't even let. You got to delete a. I was gonna upload this for you to advertise throughout the week, but you got to delete a picture
Okay.
or an overlay or a filter. I don't know which one.
Oh, the overlay?
Yeah, no, not an overlay. It's in the category that got all these filters and shit. I'm fixing to click on.
We don't even have anything in there. I've never put
Well,
anything in there. Maybe you guys have. I haven't.
Well, who put this? I was gonna
You can
delete
delete
this.
Yeah, go ahead, delete it.
And then whatever that is, whoever put you.
What do you mean? That's it's Juju Smith telling that
Yeah.
guy he only holds you when it matters.
Is that a Valentine's card?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I'm about to go click on it again. Hold on, I'm about to upload this.
Do you remember whenever Juju got held in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
and that flag
I
came
gotta go
out?
read
He made that Valentine's Day card for him.
Hang on, I gotta go read again. All right, look, I got it up for you for future ref shows. I'll hold you when it matters. Shit, how long ago did you post that? This one made me laugh.
So I had a Blue Jays fan on here, and he's a meme maker. So he sent me all these memes. That's why they're on there.
What's like? Okay, that's just like comment. What's this? Rookie of the year.
That's Paul Hope.
I'm just looking at all this shit. I've never seen any of this. Would you? Oh my god! Who the fuck? Who are them two?
Who's that?
What's that?
That's Paul. That's Paul Hope. That's our international UK guy.
You still talk with him?
Yeah. Yeah, you can delete it. He doesn't play flag anymore.
Paul Skeen. So you can keep that one.
Keep Paul. Keep Paul.
And then I saw this too, but yeah.
Rich needs a new background because it's not 2025 anymore. You can delete
is
that
this
one.
our overlay?
Well, I don't know why
isn't
we
that
have.
y'all's?
I don't know why we have it as an
y'all's
overlay. It's a background. You can delete that too.
Well, yeah, you have it as background. That's when it's like zoomed out, which it looks better zoomed in anyway. Well, this is in your brand. I don't like. I just needed to delete one picture for your brand, and I got it.
That's fine. That's fine. We're cleaning out the boss's cupboard.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were the boss, so.
That's what I mean. We're in my studio. I don't know why. I don't know why AI put the Knicks there. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. Put your money on the Knicks to win the championship.
Well, that's all I got left for tonight is what I'm about to do in 15 minutes, and I get a nice little break because we have graduation tomorrow, and we have alumni this weekend, and I'm DJing this weekend. So,
Sweet.
and then I'm eating
But
Sunday, sleep and recover.
sweet. You can get me at Sports Talking on Twitter, guys. You can get me at Driving to Top Productions on YouTube. Follow us, like us, do whatever you got to do. Catch our shows. We're here pretty much 5 days a week. Someone's streaming somewhere. Sometimes 7 days a week, huh, guys?
Yeah, and I'm at Dirty South ENT _ on X. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
But yeah, Dylan, you ready? You good?
Yep. At Dylan at Sports One, Big D Podcast, Funky Spectrum Sports, and I'm probably in another DK draft sometime.
Sweet. Well, I thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the comments, guys, and everybody have a good night.